This is Michael Kozlowski with Good Reader News. Peter and myself were at the American Library Association annual conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, and there's one major trend that came out of the show that had everybody buzzing, and this will basically affect libraries all over Canada, the US, UK, Ireland, and Australia in the very near future. It's the pay-per-use concept. In the past, libraries had to basically pick and choose what ebooks, audiobooks, or movie that they wanted to offer their patrons. It comes down to understanding the needs of the community. Now, when it comes to young librarians, a lot of them get bounced around from library to library until they kind of settle into their ideal environment. Sometimes they don't understand the needs of the community, and this often results in a lot of dollars spent on digital content that is not ever checked out by any of the library patrons. Now, what the pay-per-use concept has is the ability to showcase all of the titles from a specific publisher, and the library only pays when that title is checked out. OverDrive is doing this with Warner Brother movies, and what they're basically doing is showing Warner Brothers' entire back catalog of content, and libraries can opt in. They could say that, we only want to spend $1,000 a day or $10,000 a month, and then when that threshold is met, customers can't check out any more movies. When it comes to audiobooks, there's a pioneer called Hoopla, which is a company that we interviewed, and they do the same with audiobooks, where they show roughly, I think, about 14,000 different audiobooks, and libraries can buy into their system. There's no fees that the library has to pay, but showing 14,000 books, the library only pays when someone checks it out. Now, you may say to yourself that there's a huge catalog available and may be overwhelming. Well, this is where editorial and curated content comes into play. Libraries can set up their own collections. If they're, say, having an architecture week, they can show, ebooks based on architecture, audiobooks based on, nonfiction and fiction titles, such as, say, Dan Brown's books and so on. So there's a lot of customization available, so it's not as overwhelming to the customer, but it allows them to basically use the search function to find what they're looking for, but it's beneficial for the library that they can sort of gauge what the community really likes through the big data and metrics and things like that. So I hope this is a trend that actually continues, because it'll make the library's job a lot easier to be able to offer all books, all movies, all audiobooks to the patrons. And then the library members just have so much more content available, and this will allow libraries to serve a better role in the digital world by just offering more content than they ever had before. For Good Reader News, my name is Michael.
Prizes lie within this place. Oh, I see. I can get the bag at 10. Cool. Whoa! See, I'm not going to use a projectile on him because I don't need to. I'm really not getting as many gems as I could be getting. I'm kind of just getting through this to show you guys what's going on. Boom! Boom! Oh! Yeah. I'll go back to the stage and complete it at a later date. I am a completionist when it comes to games, so I like getting,